What's up, y'all? I'm back with another wig install. This hair I got from Ashimary. All the information will be in the description box below. So this is their 360 Invisi Strap kinky straight wig that has kinky edges, and it's a 360 wig, as you can see here. And this is the inside of the wig, and it has these pre-bleached knots, and it's on this dome cap, and it comes with this wig band already installed, and it also has a second wig band at the back, which is called an Invisi Strap. This allows you to tighten the wig around like the nape of your neck so that you don't have to glue it down in the back, and it allows you to pull like your hair into a ponytail and stuff like that, but I'll show you later. Really quickly, I'm just showing you all the little goodies that come in the box. When I tell you they send you some really good stuff, they definitely do. They're looking out for you and taking care, including this wig cap, these lashes here, and it also comes with this bobby pins and this tape here for your edges. I'll show you that later, and also a really cool care card that shows you how to care for the wig. But if you want to see me install the wig, you got to keep on watching. So first, I just want to show you the hairline of this wig really quickly before we get into it. This is called their newborn hairline, and it has kinky edges, as you can see. So I'm brushing it out just so you can get a good idea of what it looks like before. I'm just going to do a little bit of plucking to it. It really does not need plucking at all, honestly, but I do want to get rid of that harsh line like around the perimeter just to make it look a little bit more natural. But they do give you a really good option for these edges, and I really like this because it blends really well with my natural edges. It looks very, very natural, and you can definitely see the difference that it's making by giving it just a slight pluck. So I definitely recommend doing that to your wig once you get it, but it's definitely completely optional. Now I want to get into the installation of the wig really quickly. I'm just going to cut off the tag that comes with it, and then I'm just going to slide the wig on my head. I'm not going to slick back my edges or anything. I'm just going to slide it on as is. I really want you to get the full effect of what this wig looks like as soon as you put it on, and it is super cute. Look how thick this is. I'm going to turn around to the back so you can see the fullness, and also you can see the full hairline here. So next I'm going to go ahead and cut off the ear tabs. Now I have to be very careful because it does come with the Invisi strap. I want to make sure not to cut it off or cut too high because that defeats the purpose of the wig here. But I'm just going to cut very gently around my ears just to make sure it fits really well, and tuck my ear behind the lace, or tuck the lace behind my ear, and then I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Next, I'm just going to cut the lace on the back of the wig because this is a 360 lace wig, and it does have the Invisi strap. You want to make sure you get like a really close cut, as close as you can to the Invisi strap without cutting the strap, because again, that defeats the purpose. Also, I recommend taking the wig off and just looking at it to make sure you're getting a close cut, so that you make sure you won't be able to see the lace once you cut it off. And then once you're done, you should have something that looks like this. So next I'm getting ready to apply the adhesive to the lace, but before I do, I'm going to clean off my hairline. I'm just using some toner and a cotton round just to wipe off any makeup and oils around my hairline, because the first method I'm going to use is this ear tape. So basically what you do is put this tape here, this double-sided tape, on the ends of the lace, and it's supposed to adhere to your temples of your hair, or wherever you seem like it fits the best for your hairline particularly. And I say that because after this clip, I did wind up moving the ear tape down a little bit more so towards like near my ear and my temples. And then after I apply that, I'm just going to do like a thin layer of this bond towards the top, this spray bond, just so that it can stick down, like the lace can stick down super flat at the top. So once the adhesive spray at the top is dried, I'm going to go ahead and peel off the stickers for the ear tape first. And I'm going to pull the wig forward as much as I can. And I'm going to attach the tape at my temples, and then I'm going to press it down really, really hard so that it can stick. And then I'm also going to press down the lace at the top. I did that off camera. And now I'm just taking like these giant fabric cutting scissors, and I'm cutting off the excess lace around the front. The key to this wig is to make sure you get a really, really close cut to the hairline. I started off at first trying to keep a good amount of lace, but I figured out very quickly that it didn't look right, and I really had to cut off most of the lace. So definitely make sure you get a super close cut to that hairline, because that makes it look more natural and it helps it blend in a lot better. And then this is just a quick little close-up of what it looks like right after I installed it. And this is what the kinky edges looks like. It looks very natural and cute. But I decided I did want to go ahead and style the edges instead of keeping it in the kinky form. But you can definitely keep it like that if you want to. The first thing I'm going to do is just take this super small baby flat iron and just curl all of the edges so it can make it easier to swoop. And don't mind the wig tape right there that you can see on the sides. I'm going to be blending that a little bit later, so that's going to disappear and you won't see it at all. So in this clip, I'm using gel to swoop my edges, but I want to mention that because this is a kinky texture, I realized very quickly that gel actually does not work well on this type of hair, especially on the edges. I would recommend using edge control because I did go back afterwards off camera with the edge control to swoop the edges, and they stayed a lot longer and better with the edge control. All right, so I want to preface this by saying that I did flat iron this hair. This is the next day, by the way. The lighting was getting funky, so I just came back the next day. But I did flat iron the hair the day before. I did all of this just so you know that this is not like the original thickness that I'm going into with trying to curl this hair. But after I flat ironed it, I realized that I liked it better, or I wanted to try it with some waves. So this is just me putting some barrel curls in it with my, I think this is like a 1.5 inch curling iron. All right, and now it's time for the grand reveal. Taking off this wig band, and look at this. I absolutely love the freaking hairline on this. And it didn't even have a defined part. I just loved doing the little flip over like this. I thought it looked so cute and natural. And especially with the waves that I put in there, that was definitely a good call because it looks so good. And this hair does hold a curl pretty well. I definitely recommend using some like hairspray or whatever to hold the curls. But I didn't because I was being lazy. But this is what it looks like. It is so cute. This hairline looks so natural. And I love the texture of this hair because it looks like it's growing out of my scalp. Yes, it is giving scalp. It is giving I straightened my hair and did my edges and I'm going about my day. I absolutely love this wig so much because of how natural it looks. It is so beautiful. And on top of that, the best part is that it is versatile. So really quickly, I'm going to show you what the hair looks like when you pull it up into a high ponytail, and then I'm going to do a bun. So first I'm just going to do the high ponytail, and it's super simple. I just pulled it up, got a little hair tie, and wrapped it around a few times. And so you can get that cute high ponytail look, especially for the summer. You can get a lot of versatility and wear out of your wig. And lastly, I'm just going to do a quick little messy bun. The only thing I do is just take my hair, wrap it into a little bun, and then I just take bobby pins to like seal the bun pieces in place. And then I just play with it a little bit, move some little pieces around just to get that little sloppy, messy bun look. And this is the final look for this. It's very, very cute. Again, really cute for summer. If you want a nice little updo to get the hair off your neck or whatever, or just different styling options, you definitely have that versatility with this 360 Invisi Strap wig. But yeah, definitely check out this hair. All of the information is in the description box below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Adios, till next time.